So this seems to be a slight problem if this is true, because... yeah. We voted to ally in this poll. If this is actually blocked off... Nope, that's not blocked off. Okay. Screw you, Fi, I believe in the power of friendship.
Of the Ambidex game has been completed.
That just felt really ominous.
Will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AP room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Ziggy!
Yeah!
Woo! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh. Alright, K Clover versus Tenmyoji? Ooh. We got burned. We got burned. By the power of friendship.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Oof. Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice.
Well,
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
thanks for calling me out, Alice. Why? Why did you do
I
it?
could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose
Oh,
ally.
really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know.
Well,
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
what?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. He made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hands had balled themselves into fists. My throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
Whoa.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh. Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding!
What?
I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Well,
Was it a joke?
it's joke. Yes.
Man, you really had me going there.
I really
Sneaky bugger.
surprised you, huh?
Yeah.
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm assuming we're on a bad ending route now because we went away. We picked the obvious red bad option that was clearly signposted.
I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Eh. Looked like that. Looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Ten Myoji. Although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. Amicably, yeah.
0, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Oh yeah, wait.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Wait! Oh shit.
The ambidex gates have closed.
Don't.
Round 2 of the ambidex game will be the moon round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know.
Uh,
As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
Fair
So
enough.
it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth and back and forth, and you're losing points. After all, if there's nobody with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
Hey,
I really,
yeah.
really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Don't give me that sass, you little rabbit. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, do you have to have 3 people exactly?
Yeah? So?
What about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing I'm thinking. All that stuff about about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors? Maybe it's not 100% true.
Oh? What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It
Right.
checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. These things even come off?
No,
Yes!
they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey,
Well.
Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo.
Theo, you fool.
I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Dramatic cutting.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Which makes sense, pretty much.
Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Ha ha!
Oh boy.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Yeah, whoops.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
Well, shit, Fox. Sorry, looks like you were right
There.
after all.
That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmialdi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Death. Need the needle to our bracelets so I can activate and we'll die.
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, if I had been right, how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Shit. Took a moment to go over everything in my head. AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. Secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. Bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building, or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right?
Yeah.
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
Alright, we're a yellow pair now. It did change, I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Oh. Alice is a solo?
Too.
Oh, we're paired up with Luna.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
Magenta pair?
I'm the opposite.
Oh.
Mine went from pair to solo.
Phi's magenta solo.
No change here. Still a pair.
Oh no.
I'm-
10 Myoji and deal.
I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
Oh, K's a pair again.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Okay.
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything!
There's no rules!
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Oh no!
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck.
Trolled
I
hard.
may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Yeah.
I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
Well, that's the end of our boy. Our bun. Now what?
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Wishful thinking. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
42 minutes. Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. And pissed anyone off? At least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money. My family certainly wasn't rich. And if anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete. I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent police politician? Well, yes, wait, what? But it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Oh no. Sigma, what kind of life have you lived? Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. There was a reason I'd been abducted and put into the nonary game. I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I had been doing right before I was taken. Memories were still a bit blurry. They were there. Flashback. Yep, we've seen this. December 25th, 2028. Early morning. California desert. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day. Was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Last time I looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So I was at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas. There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I'd gotten was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, this meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper, and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper. Perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I'd chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot. Tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. Console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Oh. Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door. For a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit. What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rear-view mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car cab. Hello, you. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt. I could already feel the world starting to go dark. At last my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. And now here we are. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. Figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Alright. I guess let's go to the lounge first. That's magenta. No one thinking about the futuristic door, Oh, hello.
Hey, Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Jeez. What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? Bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two, then? Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
I mean, You got a point, but still.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best play.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Oh, it was fine for a while. Now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how I went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
Huh. What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head
Weird?
feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Huh? Do you feel kind of numb? I've got the same thing. Kinda like Huh. When you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. Then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
But?
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright. I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. Waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? Well, I guess we'll get my headache with that. Oh, hello. So, it's the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course, huh? Teetering on the brink of the abyss, thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here.
Well,
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
Oh my.
I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Oh.
Ugh. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is? Oh?
Avenge my father's murder.
Whoa.
That's what I have to do.
Okay, that's... What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's brother have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
What does that mean?
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
You're being... Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Well, then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Well, okay.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Wow, defensive
Well,
suddenly.
you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Oh, a desert.
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
Involving 9 hours, 9 people, and 9 doors?
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That
Yeah.
doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Well,
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
oh.
You two know each other, right?
Pressure
Do I have
point.
to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then.
Fair enough.
Dio, it's your turn.
To eat your secrets.
What's your profession?
Fair.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Ringleader?
You're kidding.
I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader.
Wow.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
And then I got adopted by the Joestar
Well, I
family.
guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father, too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
Huh.
Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school. When I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Doctor, huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. Shoot for a PhD. I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Huh? Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it. I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Case. I haven't seen his face, but it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Hopefully that's the explanation for the outfit. Not exactly the most What about Quark? I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why's that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, you're not willing to tell us all that much
I
about
know a
him.
little about Luna.
Yeah?
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
A nurse?
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
Also
I
possible.
don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Disgusted look from Alice? Or was that just
That leaves
confused
us
look?
with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
That is fair.
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. He's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. Oh, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. It's been hours with Phi, yet I knew nothing about her except her name. I only had her word that even was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others, then.
Where do you plan on going?
The only place I have left to go. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Bro? When did we become pals? Okay. I headed out of the infirmary. Whee! Nifty little Dora holograms there. So who's left here? Kay, Clover, and
Oh,
Quark.
Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like
Schrodinger's
a secret
cat.
door or something?
If I had, do you really think I would have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Well, that's a book on meowed cats.
A meowed?
That. Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird, bro. Ooh. Oh, shit.
That's weird.
I agree.
So what's the cat book about?
Cats? Oh. Never actually got that explanation. I had this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks and meowed it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that.
Yes, please, explain,
A
Kay.
cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box.
To observe which?
Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Ah! Quark, not you too. Quark, I'm so disappointed.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
I checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was at the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but
That's a valid
I
point.
suppose that's not what you meant.
Indeed.
Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the
Oh.
puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
31st, huh? I've been knocked out on at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
And what about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. We did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
Well, Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The World Health Organization has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, it sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. It's the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence. What? Clover?
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
What?
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What?
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
What? Horrible.
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is
It's
it?
right over here in the next room.
What?
Just follow me.
This seems concerning. Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh, shit! What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No, no way. Just like...
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Well, damn. Just like what we saw. Holy shit. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. And it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
A premonition?
No, it's all right.
What?
Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
Here we are.
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
That's concerning. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Vi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
What kind of secret agent
Let's
are you?
just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please. Just trust me.
I mean, you did betray us.
I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Oh,
Antimatter?
okay. What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh?
Huh?
Why?
Well, your name is Quark.
Oh.
You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
No.
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Vi nodded. Turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
When antimatter particles collide, release disastrous amounts of energy. Checks out.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh.
Well, you tried, Vi.
All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together?
Grandpa's naughty videos
well,
happen.
if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of
Okay.
a strange explanation.
Yeah.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a...
Baby will it
just
make?
how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have
Seems
700
legit.
milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
What the... You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only
Anti-hydrogen.
get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Dark hydrogen.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
But,
Yes. Well, approximately.
oh, that makes me feel so much better.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
And there could be a number 2 bomb, or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
So on. Or 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 so on.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
That sounds like a bad idea. Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling
Or
us
the
we should just
anti-detonator.
glance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password?
Yes, that's right.
There's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Oh.
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? When we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plan it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
I was angsting. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Doubt. Oh boy. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
You were thinking it, not out loud you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure?
Fi, don't you out me like this.
Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Don't you out me like this, Fi. Not like this. That was, not like this, Fi. How could you? Could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Come on, Fi. Although I guess you're mad at me for not betraying. So, wait. That doesn't make any sense. Wait a 10 Myoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, and they set up the...
Impossible.
Fi. Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior. Which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
What if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
And we just believe him? Fi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. If that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Fi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. How would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? Make this game more exciting? Make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. If that was the case, then the person who planted that bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What? What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
4 minutes! Oh shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on everybody. Oh shit. Here we go.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
And when we return, we'll find out the poll results, figure out which chromatic door we're going in this time. Till next time, until then.